this is how I get big, gothy hair. You will need a crimper, your preferred molding paste, a fine-toothed comb, something to hold your sections back, and goth juice, the most powerful hairspray known to man, made from the tears of Robert Smith. Remove the chapeau. Today we will be sectioning from the bottom up, starting at the base of your head stump. This time around we will be venturing back to the 80s despite being born in the 90s, and we will be crimping this hair. Crimping is kind of like stamping frizz into your hair, which is exactly what we're going for today. I just take small chunks of my section at a time and crimp all the way down and then keep a-going. Fortunately, it's pretty easy to spot when you miss a piece, so you can easily just crimp down the little straight pieces of your hair. I'm just gonna speed through a couple of these parts because, I guess it's interesting to watch, but not so interesting that we want to sit here and watch the whole thing happen. Well, not in real time anyway. Oh, I also got the crimper from Value Village. I'm pretty sure it's from the 80s. It looks like it's from the 80s, so I'm gonna say it is. Between layers, I also like to dust a little bit of hairspray on my hair. Emphasis on the light dusting, because you really can't go overboard with this stuff, because it'll make your hair look crunchy and weird. Once I get to the top of my head, I just start doing my sections vertically so that I can lay my hair over top of itself and then I'm not getting in my own way. And now I've just got a big fuzzy mess of hair, which is exactly perfect. So I'm just gonna pull back all of my fuzzy hair and straighten all the hair that I'd like to keep straight. And now it's time for the molding paste, so just take a little bit on your finger, a little bit, rub it in your hands, and root boost. Now I'm doing the exact same kind of sectioning all over again. I'm just going through and back combing all of the sections very thoroughly, starting at the root and then moving my hands further and further away to the tip. You're basically just bunching all of your hair up in the hopes that it will defy gravity. And it will, in time. Now it is the ideal time to spray your hair generously, and make sure that you're getting inside of the hair as well as the underside of the hair. Continue the process all the way up your hair, up until you get to the very top of your head. doing this weird crisscross the arm thing just so I can get a better angle at my hair on the other side of my head. It looks really funny, but it works. From here, you can decide if you want to flop your hair over to one side or backwards, or if you want to put your hair straight up like a hawk. I usually just flip my hair like to the side just because that's how I prefer it, and that's how I know it's going to stay in the right spot. If you were to put your hair back or straight up like a hawk, you would continue to do your horizontal sections all the way forward. But since I'm doing mine to the side, I'm going to switch to vertical sections. You get it, it makes sense. Okay. If your hair is feeling kind of smooth in specific places, I always just put a really light bit of hairspray on it before I backcomb, and that way it's definitely gonna stay all bunched up. If you don't have a ton of time or the resources, you can just do this entire thing without crimping your hair. It will still stay up. I just find that if you crimp your hair, it stays up a little bit longer, and that's what I'm going for because I'm not about to do this every day. For me, I find this part to be the most important part of teasing and spraying your hair, the bit just around my side cut, mostly just because I find it's the place that falls down first. I assume because, I don't know, gravity, but it needs to be put in line. So here's what it looks like just a couple minutes later, all floofed up and everything, and this is what it looks like the next day when I was ready to go out. Woohoo! I obviously don't have my lipstick on yet, but hey! Thank you for watching, bye!